It is currently 8:04 in your time of the next Creepypasta story. This time, everybody, do you remember what some of you requested? It was the Contorted Zombie Pigman sighting story. That's exactly what I wrote. And if you've seen the post that said, if you're reading this, then I'm about to go start the sighting story, you're ready to watch it, aren't you? Oh, of course you are. Look at you guys. You're excited. Let's do this. Here it is. Here's the sign. The Contorted Zombie Pigman, Sighting 1. Now, a thing is, do you remember the last story I did? The first story of the Contorted Zombie Pigman? That happened, um, that happened before this. This is like the first time the Contorted Zombie Pigman's ever been seen. Ever. So, are you guys ready? I hope you guys are excited. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on all those notifications so you don't miss out on another ever video. Let's do this. Once upon a time, there was a player named Bob Well Done that had an unusual taste for pork chop, even in IRL, in real life. Every time it was pork chops on tonight's menu, he would dive into pork chops like a vicious predator and eat as much as he wanted in Minecraft. He had the same, as much as he wanted. In Minecraft, he had the same appetite, but it was even worse, because even if it was one pig in an entire field of grass he saw in the distance, he couldn't resist a good old barbecue in a furnace. He would sprint towards the pig and devour it to bring back to his house and roast it till it tasted heavenly. His second floor was stocked with chests full of cooked pork chops, and a small amount of vegetables included. He even made birchwood furniture and simply called it cooked furniture, to make it look like his furniture was edible. Once he went outside to dig up an entire path from his birch forest to a nearby savanna biome, and when he finally finished the path, he looked around the savanna desert and guess what he found. A whole herd of only pigs. He quickly got his sword out while he stared in mouth-watering excitement at what he's seeing right now. He ran like the Flash towards all of the pink, chubby mobs and slayed almost 95% of the herd, when the rest of them ran like the wind out of harm's way. After having killed almost all the pigs on the savanna biome, but also tried figuring out how all those pigs gathered in just that one place, he walked all the way back home on his path and put all of his pork chops in the furnace to cook. He decided to grab his pickaxe and just go mining for a bit. So he went down the cave entrance and started looking for some useful ores like coal for his furnaces and iron to use when he needed to fix his iron tools and weapons. When he was done with his mining expedition, he went back up to the surface, but when he opened the doors to exit the mine, he saw his house was covered in redstone blocks and pink concrete. Bob Well Done thought it was weird to have these placed there when he was gone. Hey, did someone get on my world somehow? Hello? No answer at all. It was like his game was lagging too much when he didn't even notice. Then these blocks appeared out of thin air. He mined both types of blocks out and decided to put them all in another chest he'll have to craft. But when he made the chest and was going to put them in, he hovered his mouse over the two blocks and discovered that the blocks had different names. Instead of the first block being called Redstone Block, it was actually called Blood Block. And for the second one, which was supposed to say Pink Concrete, is actually called Pigskin. What in the world? This is getting weird. Now, Bob Well Done said in IRL. Remember, IRL means in real life. He decided to do a house check before going to bed, and over halfway through the search, he found something in one of his torch chests that he rarely ever used, and found some fleshy body parts, along with a book in the middle of them. Bob Well Done picked the book out and opened it. The words in the book were in red, bloody text, and it all read, Hello, little boy. I've seen you eating my brothers and sisters for way too long now, and I hate you for it. But here's the deal. I'll leave you be and go somewhere else to do my bidding, if you stop eating pigs forever. For you see, I am partly a pig as well, but all you care about is what is inside a pig that suits your taste and hunger. So make your own choice right now, or suffer eternal pain from my watching eyes. You have been warned, Bob. Bob Well Done was scared out of his pants. Having reached the end of the book, he quickly got flint and steel and burned the book to little leather ashes, trying to forget what he'd just read, and ran upstairs to sleep for the night. In the morning, everything seemed normal. Nothing else he saw looked out of the ordinary. Bob Well Done remembered he had a low supply of wood, and wanted to decorate his house with all the wood he collected. So he grabbed his axe out of his main chest and set out to find some beautiful wood that suited him. But on the way through cutting down five or six trees, Bob Well Done saw in a nearby field a couple of pigs and some cows and chickens. He tried resisting it, suddenly having a flashback of what something wrote in that book. But he also remembered his mom telling him that nobody should tell him what to do or not to do. In that moment, he felt offended and shrugged off all of his fears down the drain and sprinted towards the pigs. He slayed 4 pigs in just 22 seconds. But when he killed the last pig, a strange noise occurred in the distance, in the direction of his house. Bob Well Done sprinted back in a panic attack towards his house. But when he arrived at his house as quickly as he could manage, he saw a gruesome-looking pigman with a contorted state, with a mouth that smiles at the red, dripping color and black, empty eyes. I knew you couldn't resist eating another one of my kind. Curse you, for you'll never be able to see this world nor your skin ever again. Bob Well Done didn't have much time to respond when suddenly the creepy entity just jump-scared Bob Well Done to death, and then his game loaded again, and at first it all looked, well, like Minecraft. So he recovered from the jump scare after about half a minute and tried loading another world, but it wasn't working. He also saw that he didn't have a skin either, and he wasn't able to get a new skin. That was the last time Bob Willis, that's his real name, Bob Willis, ever played another Minecraft game ever again. The end. Page 19. This might be my second longest story. And I finally wrote a conclusion. This one's a little small, but here it is. Here's why it's small. Here. Facts or theories from Bob Well Done. There is currently no research or info on this entity called the Contorted Zombie Pigman yet. But what I can tell you is, don't kill too many pigs for your whole Minecraft life, or else this entity will pay you a stocky visit to make you stop killing pigs forever. Alright guys, that's going to be it for tonight. Hope you guys liked it. I have not made a creepy story in a while. I have not posted one in a while. But hey, now I did, and it's a sighting story. My first ever one. Comment down below if you want to do a sighting too, or you just want to stop. Right there, I mean, it's just a sighting. I mean, comment what you want, and I'll do it. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on all those notifications if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in the next video. See you on the Victor side.